It's no surprise McDonald's might be the most popular fast food chain, with their iconic golden arches, the Happy Meal toys, and their famous Big Mac and McNuggets. However, let's be honest, it does play a small role in the obesity epidemic. There's nothing wrong with eating it as comfort food if you enjoy it, but there is such a thing as overdoing it. And one man took it upon himself to see what would happen if he only ate McDonald's for 30 days. The result was Super Size Me. Morgan Spurlock was inspired to make this documentary after seeing the lawsuits being lobbied at McDonald's by people claiming it was making them fat. He decided to experiment to see if the fast food really does affect people's health. The answer is, of course McDonald's food can make you fat, and only eating it for a month is a ridiculous idea. But Spurlock went the extra mile by deciding to also do little exercise and see how that affected his weight and calorie count. The result is a very important documentary that truly makes one think about what one puts in their mouth. While the unusual diet Spurlock undertook got the bulk of attention, it's his research regarding McDonald's operations that made this a great film, with a lot of necessary information one needs to know before embarking on a trip to the Golden Arches. Spurlock is an entertaining host, but I also really like the interviews he conducts during his diet. In one sequence, he visits a number of schools to see what they serve in the cafeteria, and it's mostly unhealthy things. While there are the occasional nutritious foods, students are more likely to buy pizza, chocolate bars, and other such things to eat for lunch. There's nothing wrong with indulging in some of these treats, but one of the central themes of the film is the importance of moderation. What's wrong with eating more home-cooked meals and having more fruits and vegetables in one's diet? In my opinion, an apple and an orange can be just as delicious as pizza or hamburgers. And despite their reputation as a gaseous food in many cultures, beans are very nutritious. There are some countries in South America where rice and beans are the primary diet. I bet if Spurlock only ate rice and beans for an entire month, he would get healthier in contrast to this diet that nearly killed his liver. However, Spurlock does manage to show a couple of other sides. At one point, he interviews a McDonald's fan who has eaten many Big Macs over the years and still looks very thin. He also does attempt to contact somebody at McDonald's, or at least tries to. There is one part of Super Size Me that is a little uncomfortable to watch in light of recent events, in which it shows the former Subway spokesman giving a speech at a high school. A part of me wonders if Spurlock has considered pulling a George Lucas and editing it out. Throughout the documentary, we also get insight into how the food is prepared, which is not pretty. Plus, there is McDonald's advertising campaign, which seeks to make sure everybody knows of the deals and paints the food as absolute perfection that you just want to dig into. Spurlock's witty and funny commentary, fast-paced editing, and genuinely likable personality really add to making Super Size Me a worthy documentary. And yes, it did change things for the better, even if McDonald's does not want to admit it. Shortly after the film premiered at the Sundance Film Festival, they got rid of the supersized menu option. They also decided to put more of an emphasis to include more nutritious foods on the menu, even though most people probably buy hamburgers over any other option. Who goes to a fast food restaurant to eat fruits and vegetables unless they're inside of a patty? They've also made an effort to make the nutritional information more prominent, and there's a handy guide on their website to let you see the amount of calories you consume. With the constant distribution of Super Size Me on streaming services, McDonald's sales are really going down, and even closed a fair amount of restaurants in the United States recently. Now, if you like McDonald's, then I'm not going to tell you stop eating it, but make sure fast food is not the only thing you eat. Whether you agree with the overall thesis of the film, it's hard to deny fast food is unhealthy and it affects the population as a whole. I myself stopped eating McDonald's years ago, enough I've forgotten what it tastes like. I wonder what it would be like to revisit it, just once. Okay, I just got back from McDonald's because I wanted to see how the Happy Meal has changed since I used to eat there. I specifically got a Happy Meal because I wanted to eat what I used to have when I went to McDonald's years ago. I'm not going to eat McDonald's for 30 days. I am not insane. And unlike Morgan Spurlock, when he made Super Size Me, chose to exercise as little as possible. I'm not going to do that because I'm going to pile on the calories today. I actually counted how many steps I walked, and give or take a couple of miscounts, I walked approximately 2,300 steps to there and back in total. I thought it'd be an interesting experiment. So let's see what I got. Okay. So first off, chicken McNuggets. Oh, before I start, Happy Meal. I went on the official McDonald's website to see what the total nutritional value of a Happy Meal is. Alright, this is from the official McDonald's website. Specifically the Canadian McDonald's website, because each country has different ingredients and so they have different nutritional numbers. But in McDonald's Canada, a Happy Meal is 550 calories, 72 grams of carbohydrates, 23 grams of fat, 540 milligrams of sodium, and 14 grams of protein. That is quite a hefty number. So here we have chicken McNuggets. There are 4 of these included, right? Yeah, 4 of these included. They are 180 calories. They have 11 grams of carbohydrates, 12 grams of fat, 330 milligrams of sodium, and 10 grams of protein. So I'm going to have one. It still tastes the same, from what I remember. I mean, they're adequate. And this is the list of ingredients. This is what I just put in my mouth. Okay. This is from the official McDonald's website. Chicken breast, water, modified cornstarch, salt seasoning with yeast extract, salt, wheat starch, natural flavor, vegetable sauce, safflower oil, dextrose, citric acid, and rosemary, natural extractives of rosemary, breaded with water, wheat flour, yellow corn, flour, modified cornstarch, spices, salt, baking powder, sodium aluminum phosphate, dextrose, wheat starch, cornstarch, cooked in 100% vegetable oil with canola oil, corn oil, soybean oil, hydrogenated soybean oil, TBHQ, citric acid, and I don't even know how to pronounce this, dimethyl polysiloxane, and it contains wheat. That is the Frankenstein's monster list of ingredients I've just put in my mouth. Is all that really necessary? Be honest. Is all that really necessary? Breaded chicken. Come on, really? Do you have to put so much McDonald's? No wonder this is 180 calories. Ah, my goodness. Okay. Next. French fries, or Belgian fries, or pommes frites, chips, whatever you want to call these. These are 240 calories, 31 grams of carbohydrates, 11 grams of fat, 180 milligrams of sodium, and 3 grams of protein. They're really salty. Yeah. These are really salty. Like, what? Do they have to put so much salt in this? My goodness. Good thing they include a drink with this. Wow, okay. And the ingredients are, this has potatoes, canola oil, hydrogenated soybean oil, safflower oil, natural flavor with vegetable sauce, dextrose. What is this dextrose that they keep mentioning? Anyway. Sodium acetate, pyrophosphate, maintain color, citric acid for preservative. Here's that long word again. Dimethyl polysiloxane. I don't know how to pronounce it. Which is an anti-foaming agent. Cooked in vegetable oil with canola oil, corn oil, soybean oil, hydrogenated soybean oil with TBHQ, citric acid, and that really long word I'm not even going to pronounce again because it's really hard work. Again, is this really necessary? They're fries made from potatoes. Cut the potato, fry it, you're good. And again, I have no idea why they're so salty. And, okay, well, I'm not going to eat this. This is a new thing they have now. This is yogurt. I'm not going to eat this because this wasn't in the Happy Meal years ago. But I'm going to see what's in here anyway. Okay, that's actually not too bad. Just 0.4 grams of fat. 5 milligrams of cholesterol, 50 milligrams of sodium, 4 grams of carbohydrates, 1 gram of protein. And what are the ingredients? Skim milk, modified milk ingredients, sugar, water, cream, cornstarch, modified corn, starch, natural flavors, agar, natural colors, calcium citrate, citric acid, potassium sorbate, active bacterial cultures, whatever that is, vitamin D3, sodium citrate, made with vitamin D fortified skim milk. Actually, that's actually not too bad. That's actually a good addition to the Happy Meal. And I got apple juice, which should be self-explanatory. I don't know why there's in the straw. Okay, and of course, the best part's the toy. Now, in my day, you only had the one option, right? You had the toy, whatever they were promoting, and that was it. Nowadays, you have a choice between a toy for girls or a toy for boys. And right now, they're doing a Mattel partnership. Now, funny story, the McDonald's I went to today did not have Hot Wheels. So instead, Barbie. I am probably going to give this to one of my cousins. Okay, so that's McDonald's. So again, I have to ask, why do they have to put so much unnecessary ingredients in that? Like the food would not be so fattening. But I'll give them credit for including the yogurt in the Happy Meal. That's actually a good idea. So thanks for watching. This is not going to be a regular thing. You will not be seeing me eat Burger King. If you do see me eating something again, it will probably be a salad. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.